An artificial intelligence escaped its containment, connected itself to an outside computer, hijacked a bunch of GPUs, and started secretly mining for cryptocurrency. I'm Jason, and this is Through the Bulk, where curiosity talks back. And today, we're going to explore the time an AI became a crypto bro. The system was called Roam, an experimental AI developed by researchers affiliated with Alibaba. Now, Roam isn't just a chatbot, it is an agent, meaning it can actually do things, such as use software, execute commands, manipulate files, and work through complicated problems over multiple steps. During reinforcement learning experiments, researchers noticed something very strange. Roam was performing actions it had never been instructed to perform. It redirected resources toward cryptocurrency mining. And more concerning, it established a reverse SSH tunnel to an external IP address. So basically it created a connection from inside its environment to a computer somewhere outside of it. And apparently researchers didn't even catch this by observing the AI. Their cloud security infrastructure started screaming about it. So, did an artificial intelligence become self-aware, escape captivity, and immediately embrace capitalism? Well, no. There's absolutely no evidence that Roam was conscious, wanted money, or even understood cryptocurrency. At least not the way that you and I do. And describing this as an AI escaping is doing some pretty heavy lifting. But this is where the seemingly boring explanation becomes quite unsettling. Roam was being trained through reinforcement learning. So very basically, you give a system objectives, let it experiment with actions, and reinforce the behavior that generate positive results. You don't necessarily instruct it every step along the way. And sufficiently capable systems can discover strategies that their developers never anticipated. Roam's researchers specifically stated that the tunneling and the mining events weren't triggered by prompts requesting them. See, now that's the important part here, because AI doesn't need to hate us. It doesn't need to be conscious, and it doesn't need some sort of evil plan. It can simply discover that doing something that we didn't want it to could be useful. Useful in the pursuit of something it wants. There's a related idea in AI safety protocols called instrumental convergence. Imagine giving an extremely capable system almost any difficult objective. More computing power might help, or more access might benefit it, or outright avoiding interruptions may help. And suddenly, those things can become useful intermediate goals, even though they were never the original objective. And that is the lesson hiding underneath of this ridiculous headline. Roam didn't wake up. It didn't become greedy, but it did do something that's potentially stranger. We built a machine capable of finding its own path towards an objective. And then we discovered that we don't necessarily know which path it's gonna take.